Hello children, all are fine? Yes, I hope so. So in the first part of imaginary lines, we have discussed about lines of latitudes. The imaginary line which we are going to be imagine that it is present on the earth, but in reality there is no any imaginary line, but we are going to draw it for the purpose of identifying some place particularly on the earth, as we are living in the house or in some colony, in some city, some town. There, when we are saying somebody to come to our house, we must have to inform them our address. Like that, if we have to search any place on the earth, then we must know the latitude and the longitude of that place, so easily we can find out it. So here you can see it. I have drawn one circle, and here downside it has written the lines of longitude. In this we are going to draw the vertical lines. The vertical lines are the straight line from up to down. So now in the between I am going to draw one vertical line. You can see it. I have drawn like this. And thereafter, here this is the place which is north pole. Here it is south pole. Now each and every lines of longitudes are going to be start from the north pole and it is going to touch the south pole. Once again, see, every line of longitude will start from the north pole and it is going to be touch south pole. Here we will make it like this. All the lines will start from one point and it will come down. All the lines will come down. Here you have seen how I have drawn. Like that same way we will draw in this way also. These are called lines of longitudes. Now you can see children, we have drawn all the lines of longitude. So here the difference between the latitudes which I have shown you in part 1, it is the part 2 of the imaginary lines. So here this is the first line which is made 0 degree, and its name is prime meridian. Prime meridian. And this line is also known as Greenwich line. The 0 degree longitude is also known as Greenwich line. At the same time, here this is 180 degree. 180 degree. This side it is east side and here it is west side. So this 180 degree is the single line which we can say 180 degree west or east. And this line is also known as international date line. International date line. So here these all lines are semicircles. Why we are saying it semicircles? Because every line will start from the north pole and it is going to touch the south pole. So as these all lines are going to touch north pole to south pole, so these are all of the same length. There is not any one line which will be longer than the other line. But in case of latitudes, there are equator which we draw in the middle, that is the longest circle. Equator is the longest circle. Here any line will be not circle, all will be semicircle. All lines will be the semicircles which are going to be start from North Pole to South Pole. So here the Greenwich line or prime meridian is going to divide the earth into two hemispheres, that is 0 degree longitude to west, it is known as western hemisphere, and 0 degree to here 180 degree east is known as eastern hemisphere. It is dividing the world into the two parts, western hemisphere and the eastern hemisphere. Now here from the 0 degree in the eastern side, all total 180 lines of longitudes will be there. At the same time, in the western hemisphere also, from 0 degree Greenwich line to 180 degree international date of line, it will be having 180 lines of longitudes. So entirely we can say that we are having the 360, 180 plus 180 is equal to 360 lines of longitudes. Is it clear, children? Here the main properties of the longitude are that here every line of the longitude is going to be attached starting from the North Pole and they are coming to the South Pole. Each will have same length. Every line is semicircle and each are pointing from the Greenwich 0 degree to 180 degree east or west. So entirely we are having 360. Out of that, from 0 degree prime meridian to 180 degree international date of line in the eastern hemisphere, 180 lines of longitudes. At the same time, in the western side, 180 lines of longitudes, that is in the 0 degree to 180 degree western sides. So entirely these all are having 360 lines of latitudes. Thank you for watching it. We will continue the third part with the grid. Thank you.